Hi guys, my name is Marie. I'm new to my channel. I'm a personal trainer and I post new videos every week. So I'm starting a new 4-week series and it's going to be dumbbells. So you'll need a pair of dumbbells, at least one. You could also have 2 pairs in case you want to go lighter on some exercises or heavier on others. We're going to be doing chest, shoulders, and triceps. So to start, we're going to go onto the floor. We're going to do a floor press. So you'll need any space that you're okay with, doing exercises on the floor. You can grab your mat. I'm okay with doing it on our rug. So here your knees are bent, lying on your back, squeezing your abs. So for a floor press, your palms are going to be facing away from you. And you want to make sure your elbows are not too high up, right? You don't want them up here too high now. You want to bring them a little lower than your shoulders. Okay, so abs engaged. You're going to exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. So make sure your arms are straight. You're pressing straight up. Exhale as you press up. Inhale, come down. Good. And the elbow positioning is important because if you put it too high, same thing with push-ups, you're going to start feeling it in your traps a little bit. So keep pressing, but elbows are going to be slightly lower, not here. Keep pressing. So up and down. My arms are so sore. My boyfriend and I have been working out around 5 a.m., which is insane, I know, but it's such a nice start to the morning. All right, let's do one more. Nice. And carefully lower them down and then place them by your side. Good. Okay, so we'll rest here a little bit. So anyway, my arms are super sore because we did upper body yesterday. And for the big compound movements, I've been going heavier with lighter reps. And oh my gosh, I really got my biceps because it's bad when you feel sore that same night. So here, let's press it. Let's pick up the weights again. Palms facing away from you, engaging your abs. Exhale, press up. Make sure your arms are straight. You don't want them bent. So straight all the way at the top, come down. So up and down. If you have different weights, feel free to grab them. If you want to go heavier, you want to go lighter, or you want to alternate. Maybe you're kind of in between weights right now. Good. So press up and down. So this is working chest, shoulders, and triceps. So maybe this is good for me too, because I'm sore. We'll do 2 more. 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Slowly lower them down, please. Slowly. Not trying to have any mishaps here. All right, forgot to mention, we're going to do 3 sets of each of the exercises. So last one, pick up the weights again carefully. Turn your palms away. Press up and down. Nice. Remember to breathe. Breathing is important. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. This is the only exercise where you'll need to be on the floor, but it really doesn't take up too much space. Kind of what I like about dumbbells is that, or just free weights, is that it doesn't necessarily need to take up a lot of space. All right, let's do 5 more. 5, 4, keep your abs engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Start to burn. Okay, so now let's make our way up to standing. The rest of the exercises will be standing. All right, let's grab our dumbbells again. If you want to go heavier on these, you can grab a heavier set if you have them. We're going to do a shoulder press. Hopefully my arms make it in this frame. So we're going to go into cactus arm. So see how your elbows are in line with your shoulders. If you have a mirror, that's nice because you can kind of see, where your positioning is. But for this one, you're going to exhale, press up, straighten your arms, come back down. So similar to the chest press, you're going to press up and down, but this time it is a vertical press, a vertical push. So this is working more shoulders and triceps. The floor press is more of a horizontal push, right? Because you're pushing from your chest towards the ceiling. Good. You want to make sure your arms are right by your ears. You don't want them coming forward this way, and you don't want them coming far back this way. You want them right by your ears. Squeezing your abs, make sure they're engaged. We'll do 2 more. 2, 1. Nice. Okay, rest a little bit, then we'll do shoulder press again. So like I was saying earlier, you don't want your arms coming at an angle this way. Not that it's bad or anything, but this is now a different angle. So try to keep hands, arms by your ears, and then make sure you straighten your arms all the way at the top. And then another positioning with how you're standing. You don't want to excessively arch your back, right? You don't want to go into hyperextension, and then you don't want to hunch over. Okay, so now that I'm down here, let's grab our weights again. So I'll show you positioning. So your chest is still up, your abs are engaged, and then you're going to exhale, press up. So you want to make sure you protect the spine. And one way to do that is by bracing your abs. I also have a video on how to brace. So if you need just a refresher or need to learn how to brace your abs, feel free to check out the video. All right, we'll do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh my gosh, even if you keep the weights light, you do a ton of reps, I'm still working endurance. And honestly, that really burns. I typically do more heavy weights. So as of right now, like 5 to 8 and heavier. And then for isolations, 10 to 12. So anything beyond like 15 for me, even if it's lightweight, is a little tough. Okay, let's do 1 more set. So cactus arms here, elbows in line with your shoulders, and exhale, press up. Good. I think my hands are making it in the frame. Sometimes it's hard to do standing exercises here and making sure I'm not cut off from the camera. Good. Remember, arms straight, come back down. Arms straight, come back down. Good. Okay, we'll do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. If you need your arms, if your arms need a break, feel free to set the weights down while I demonstrate this. This is a tricep kickback. So we're gonna get the back of the arms, which I think is one of the more popular muscle groups, especially around summertime. You know, we're wearing tank tops, t-shirts, swimsuits, whatever. So here, you keep your feet close. You're gonna hinge your hips back. Elbows are bent and they are glued by your side. So glued to your ribs. And then you're gonna exhale, press back and up, or kick back and up. Kick back and up. So straighten your arms. Nice. The triceps are involved with extension. So this really isolates it because that's what we're doing. We're bending and extending. Bending, extending. You want to keep your elbows glued because if you start doing this, swinging them, you're now using momentum. So extend and bend. Extend and bend. Nice. You got it. Let's do 2 more. 2, 1. Good. Okay, again, if you need a little break, you can set the weights down. If you want to try heavier, lighter, whatever works for you and your body, feel free to do that. That's why I like having more than one. In this case, I only have 1 pair right now, but it is a little challenging to teach and do the exercise at the same time. You guys should try it. Okay, so going into our bent over position again. So feet close, hinge back, bend the elbows, and then take it back. So the name is kind of obvious because you're just taking back, coming back. So kick the triceps back. Good. And don't swing. Keep your elbows close to your sides. Glue to your sides. Next, we'll do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Nice. The triceps don't feel so bad. This is my bicep. I was really, really sore last night. Still sore today, but it's okay. All right, last one. Hinge back, elbows bent and glued, and kick it back. So you don't always have to feel sore after a workout. It just means that your body was not used to whatever exercise or weight that you were doing, and that's why it's sore. Because I know some of my clients will feel like they didn't get a good workout unless they're sore, but it's not true. It just means that their body has gotten used to it, and maybe we do need to increase the weights and play around with it. But I don't want you to feel like you have to work out so hard that you can't walk or use your arms. Good. 2 more. Nice. Good. Because I don't mind being sore. I do like that feeling. But when it starts to affect daily life, like going up and down the stairs, whatever, then That's where it sucks. Okay, last one. We're gonna do lateral raises. So this is working, let me put this down real quick actually, is working your shoulders, but just like the name, the lateral part of your shoulders. A little bit of triceps because your arms are extended, but it's more just to extend your arms, not so much like how it was working your triceps dynamically here. So you're gonna stand up tall. Again, no arching, no hunching. Chest is up, engaging your abs. Arms are straight. There are different raises. This one, with this lateral raise, we're gonna keep it straight. So here, exhale, bring it up shoulder height, back down. So just bring it shoulder height. You don't need to bring the dumbbells to your head. And your palms are facing the floor, so they're facing down as your hands come up. Good. I know this one's a little harder. We'll do 3 more. 3. Good. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. Nice. A little more challenging. You can set the weights down if you need to, because we don't do a lot of this every day. We do a lot of like pulling something, right? Like curling stuff, or like rowing something, or pulling ourselves out of the bed or the floor, whatever. Or we do a lot of pushing, maybe push something away, we push something into place, but not so much this. Also, it's isolating more of these muscles here, or this side of the muscle here. All right, set 2. We just have 2 more left. Okay, press up and down. Remember, chest is up, squeezing your abs, arms are straight. I know, so many things, but just follow along. Again, if you have a mirror, you can check yourself and your form that way, or you can just kind of look here. It's like, oh, are my arms coming out to the sides? Nice, we'll do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, shake your arms out. 1 more set. We're not quite done yet, but we're almost there. Also, if you are sore after this or tight after this, you can check out one of my stretch videos or continue on with the series or any of my other workout videos. Okay, again, standing up tall, no hunching, no arching. You're gonna exhale, press out to the side, come back. Out to the side and back. So kind of like a bird. I can't remember if it was this exercise or the reverse fly that my client calls it, the squawking bird. It's probably the reverse fly, which is similar. This exercise, just a little different. All right, 3 more. 3, exhale to press up. 2 and 1. Woo! Oh my gosh, guys, great job. Okay, let's shake it out a little bit. Oh, really started to burn. I only had 5 pounds, but I noticed for lateral raises, you really don't need to go that heavy to feel them. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me in this chest, tricep, and shoulder workout. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out my other videos, you can check out my channel. I post a new video every week. I'll also be continuing this series, so I'll be doing legs, arms, full body stuff. If you'd like to train or collaborate with me, you can email me. And lastly, if you want to sign up for my newsletter, you can sign up with the link in the description below. And until next time, bye.